Hello YouTube, this is a Wi-Fi battle between me and the next gen 2478. I hope you enjoy. He leads off with his Houndoom, and I lead off with Arrow, which is my Aerodactyl. I go with Rock Slide, since it's stabbed and most Houndooms don't like to set up, and I haven't seen many as leads it either. So next he sends in his Gengar, and I go for Rock Slide again, which I believe doesn't kill it. He goes for Focus Blast, which does a pretty big chunk to my Aerodactyl. And I get the special defense drop. I go for Rock Slide again to take out his Gengar. And now he sends out his Swampert. Since I know Aerodactyl's going to die this turn, I just go for Toxic to hinder his Swampert. Next, I send out Seed, which is my Venusaur. I go for Leech Seed, so I can get some recovery off. And he goes for Ice Beam again. And that does about half, after, actually more than half after recovery. And I go for Energy Ball now, which I believe takes out, since it's 4 times effective to Grass. Which it does. I get some more health back. Next he sends out his Latios. He goes for Dragon Pulse. I actually thought I could live this. I believe I get KO'd. Actually, wait, I live it. Okay. I live it, and I go for Sleep Powder to put his Latios to sleep, since that was probably the deadliest thing I saw on this team. Next, he goes into his Shiftry. I try to go for Elite Seed, but it doesn't affect it, so I switch out, since none of my attacks can pretty much do anything to Shiftry. And I go out to Gluttony, which is my Snorlax. And he sets up Nasty Plot. Goes for Dark Pulse, which does a lot, even though my Snorlax is a special tank. I go for Return, which does a lot to this Shiftry. And he goes for Solar Beam. And he absorbs the light. And I go for Return again. And I take out his Shiftry. Now he goes into his Mean Shao and goes for High Jump Kick to take out Gluttony. And I go into Lee now, which is my Hitmonlee. And he goes for U-turn, which does about half to Lee. And he switches out and brings in his Latios, which is still asleep. I go for a high jump kick, which does a very big chunk to this Latios. Latios is still asleep, and I go for another high jump kick, and hits, and takes out this Latios. He sends in his Mean Chow again, and he goes for the U-turn, which takes out Lee. And I think this is his last Pokemon. And I go for sub just to see if I'm faster than this Mean Chow. And I am, so. And I go for Earthquake, since Mean Chow doesn't have the best defenses, and it's also Stab. And it takes out the Mean Chow. Thank you for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and also a link to my opponent will be in the description below. And also, my tournament ends in a week. Well, not my tournament, but round 1 of my tournament ends in a week. So, if you're in my tournament, then get your battles done, because you only got a week.